Folks, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing good myself. Got some new Tarmac works. Well, not new, but new to me. Well, kind of new, but also brand new to me. Yeah, we'll roll with that. Kind of new, but new to me. So, I've already reviewed this one. This is the Ferrari F40 lightweight in the Road 64. This one got not too long ago. It is in a protector, but I have not opened this model yet. It is still in the plastic. This is the Tarmac Works Road 64 series Ferrari F40 LM in red. So now we have an F40 lightweight and an F40 LM in red. So we'll kind of review this one and then we'll kind of look at the differences between these. I thought that might be kind of like a fun little video. I do love the packaging on this one. I really like the black with like the red text and then the red background. It looks really clean. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the wrapping off of this. Don't need the wrapping. Don't need the wrapping no mo. Maybe I can't get the wrapping off. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta rip the plastic off, guys. It be like that. Just gotta manhandle it a little bit. There we go. Alright, plastic is going in the trash can. And here is the model. So, on the bottom right here, you do have your Ferrari licensing, which is awesome. Got Tarmac Works and IXO. And Tarmac Works Social, some warnings. Yeah, tells you the manufacturer. Produced under license of Ferrari SPA. Cool. And then over here, this is Tarmac Works T64R-075-RE. I'm assuming that RE stands for red. So, yeah, Ferrari F40 LM in, who would have guessed it, red. So, let's go ahead and look at it. This is kind of like their acrylic type model, so it's going to come with this card, and holy moly, I think that's the highest number I've ever gotten on one of these. 5,922. So they have made at least that many of these, this specific F40. So yeah, they really should tell you actually like how many are made. It would be a lot cooler if they did that on these cards, but kind of be like the Hot Wheels RLC thing, which that was one of the things I really did like about RLC back when I was collecting Hot Wheels, was the fact that a lot of them were numbered. At least they were back in the day. I know like very few of them are numbered anymore. But yeah, Hot Wheels fell off. Hot Wheels fell off. All right, so let's go ahead. So here it is. It's on a black base, which I think looks pretty good. It's got the red stripe and the red text up here. So there's the car. We'll go ahead and take it off the base because I don't see any super fragile parts on this one. No antennas or anything. So we will set it free. There we go. Got that off. Keep the screw in there. Put the screwdriver away. All right. Oh, I took the plastic piece off with it, I guess. Stick that back on there. So here it is. This is the F40 LM. So I know a lot of people ask about these. These do not roll. So occasionally you might get one that rolls okay. Like on this one, the back wheels kind of spin a little bit, but they're like really rough. The front ones don't, like they'll fin if you force them to, but yeah, these do not roll. These are display models only. They are meant to be left on their display plinths. So it is what it is. I don't have a problem with that. I know a lot of people don't like models that roll, but I don't really care too much. But yeah, here's the model. Here's a side profile. Wheels look really good. You have that Goodyear Eagle print on the tires themselves. These do have rubber tires. This one was, one of the things I don't like is a lot of the times that these companies that do the bases will screw the model down onto the base too hard and it creates flat spots on the tires. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like giant flat spots on the rear and front tires. And that also, for some models, makes it to where they don't roll either. That's not why this one doesn't roll. These wheels are just really tight. But yeah, the flat spots on the wheels kind of suck. But, and then this tire is not even really seated that well either. But yeah, the wheels themselves actually do look really good. So you've got these silver, I think these are OZ Racing 5 spokes with the center lug. And they look really nice. You've got awesome brake detail behind there. You can see those drilled rotors, and then it looks like a gold caliper back there. And the calipers should all be in the correct positions on this car, on this model. So that is really cool. So yeah, this is the LM version, which I believe is why it has these specific wheels and tires. And then it's the LM, I think the LM version also has the big front lip. And I think it also has this wing. Because like a stock F40, this red wing would just come up flat and go straight across. So like the LM version has the different wing. We'll take a look at the differences when we look at this lightweight over here. This isn't completely stock either, but this is pretty close to being stock. And since this is the LM version, it also has the different headlights. So this one doesn't have pop-up headlights. And it's also got the giant vent in the hood of it too. But yeah, side profile of the car looks awesome. I know everybody loves F40s. I was actually just having a conversation. I was playing Forza with one of my buddies the other day, and we were talking about Ferrari. Because I had just seen a video, I just saw a video the other day of somebody crashing an F40. It wasn't like a major crash, but they lost control and they kind of like spun around into a guardrail driving their F40. Some of you guys probably saw that. But buddy got talking about it, and he was like, oh, I'd love an F40. And I was like, there's a lot better Ferraris out there. So like, I do like the F40 a lot. I have several of them in the collection, but yeah, Ferrari is a little bit overrated for me, I will say. Or not Ferrari, the F40 is a little overrated for me. But with that being said, this does look really nice. So you've got nice headlight details inside these acrylic lenses. Acrylic lenses aren't seated perfectly, but they are pretty close. You can see a little bit of a gap right there. The other one looks pretty good, but you've got your Ferrari badge up at the front, got the big front lip. The front lip is a little bit too thick, in my opinion. That needed to be thinner. They could have got it thinner if it was a metal base. This is a plastic base, so if it was metal, they could have got it better, but it is a little thick. You do have a tow hook at the front, though, which is actually like a photo-etched metal piece, so that is pretty cool. And then you've got some nice grille details up in the front. Again, you've got this big vent on the hood right there. You've got your little like power cutoff things, I believe is what these little symbols mean. So Ferrari badge on the side right there. More venting behind the front wheel. Pretty good. Venting back here. You've got a fuel filler here and then 2 fuel fillers on the other side. So that is nice. And the mirrors are attached to the windows, which I'm guessing is accurate for the LM version, because this lightweight version has the mirrors on the door. So I'm guessing this LM had, I don't know, I haven't really paid attention on the other LMs that we've reviewed. But yeah, different mirror placement. That's probably another difference. But the interior is colored a little bit. You've got gray dashboard and then gray floor and everything. And then you have a red seat. This is a race car, so it doesn't have a passenger seat, but red driver's seat. And then you can see the harness in there. And it looks like there might be a Ferrari badge on the seat as well. Yeah, there is. So yeah, pretty cool. And then on the steering wheel, it looks like there's a little bit of silver. No Ferrari badge, but yeah, interior's decently detailed. You've also got like this sliding thing on the window, which is like riveted on, so that looks pretty cool. Engine bay on the back. The acrylic is super clear on these. That's one of the things I do like about Tarmac Works Hobby 64 and Road 64 stuff, is that their acrylic always looks so good. But yeah, super clear. You can see all the stuff in the engine bay right there. I'm not even going to try to tell you guys what any of that is. I'm not knowledgeable enough. But you got some more venting back here on either side of that engine bay. And you can see the panel line where this engine bay would come up and back. So that is cool. And then the wing back here. So it's got the red supports like you would have on the stock car, but instead of going straight across, it's got this big black spoiler with the support piece in the center, which the sport piece in the center on this model ain't doing too much because it ain't touching anything. But, you know, it is there. But back end looks really good. The taillights are pretty nice. You've got acrylic on those, and then you've got silver dots painted into the 2 turn signals, and then the round red brake light as well. You've got exhaust down here. It is just molded into the metal, but I think it looks good with that black paint on it. And then you've got some rear diffuser detail, and then the big grille that goes back across that too. So very cool. And then there's a little silver thing right there too. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that black thing is either. But yeah, it looks really good. Not too much on the bottom, just a flat plate. It does tell you that it is a 164 Ferrari, I don't know why I keep saying Ferrari F40 LM on the bottom. So that is cool, it tells you. But yeah, so pretty cool. We have seen this casting before. This is just the first time they've done this specific LM version in red. So let's go ahead and open up the lightweight. And I think this was supposed to be like the closest version to a stock F40 that Tarmac could make. Because from my understanding, their deal with Ferrari is they can make the race cars and race cars only. So they're kind of stretching it, and they're making race cars that just have no livery that are like super similar to stock cars, which honestly, in my opinion, is fine. But yeah, so here's the other one. You will see the road-going pop-up headlights on the front. So that is cool. It's kind of like the two different like headlight things instead of it just being the big glass pieces. And then the interior, obviously it still has the race car interior because they have to be race cars in order for Tarmac to be able to make them. But it doesn't have the big front lip, so that is one of the differences. This one has the big front lip. And then this one has black 5-spoke wheels. I don't see any logos on them. They look pretty similar to the OZs, but I think they're different. Definitely not stock F40 wheels, that's for sure. So these are like a race wheel, but you've got the nice drilled rotors and gold calipers and whatnot. Same Goodyear Eagle print on the tires. The side, like venting and stuff, looks to be pretty much the same. You've got the Ferrari badges in the same spots right there. Like I said, the mirrors are in different positions. They're on that front little window piece, and then right here on this one, they're on the door. You still have the two fuel fillers right there. You still have the venting on the back right here. This one does have, that's actually cool. This one actually does have F40 kind of embossed into the side of the wing right there. It's hard to see. There, you can see it right there. And it should be on both sides. Oh, no, maybe not. Just on this side. And I don't see that on this lightweight version. Oh, yeah, you can see it. It's so faint, though. It's so faint. They should have done a better job at embossing that on. But, yeah, anyways, so there is that. It's a detail I've never noticed. And then here's the back ends. As you can see, this one has the more stock style spoiler. You've got the Ferrari lettering on the back right there. 3 exhaust pipes again. And then this one also has like some auxiliary taillights, reflectors, whatever they are too. They look to be the same color. Yeah, I think they're the same red color. This one actually might be a slightly darker shade. But maybe it's the base that's throwing off the color to me. But yeah, there are some cool differences. So the LM in just a plain, like a stock Corsa Rosso color is cool. And it's also cool to have the lightweight, which, like I said, I think this is the closest Tarmac Works can get to making stock right now. So, but there are a couple other brands that might do some stock ones. Like we have Centaria is going to be doing a stock F40. And then BBR models might do a stock F40 at some point. We haven't gotten BBR in a long time. I hope they're still making 164 for us. They put new pre-orders up like a couple months ago, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, there is the Ferrari F40 LM, and also kind of compared to the lightweight. So definitely a cool combo. I definitely think if you're a Ferrari fan, they're worth picking up. They are pretty nice. They are Tarmac Works. You might have some small quality control issues on them, but overall they are very pleasant to look at. So definitely recommend. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.